ain't ideal. So yeah, I think today it'll work.
Absolutely. As Brian Lee plays the ball back to Mitch Allen to get the game underway, and long ball over the top to Pedro, finds at the feet at Stephens, deep in Pilkington territory on the right hand side. He's got 3 defenders around him, but he's still able to play the ball towards the penalty spot, but it's initially headed away. It back to Pye. Pye now trying to attack his man. He's able to get past him initially towards the byline, and that's a bad challenge, I think, from Pye back. Fogarty back for Berry. Pilkington just leaving the one-man forward. Ball's played towards the edge of the box to Stephens, whose shot is blocked. It was well worked to find Stephens, but it was a good defensive block in the end as Stephens able to win the ball back well for Berry. Find a seam for the first time here. Impressed in his debut against Cole, and as he now tries to pick on the loose ball here as he goes towards the edge of the box. He's got one on with the goalkeeper. That's a good save, and it goes out for a corner kick, but stood up well there, and Pedro nearly was able to win the first goal there for Berry. Fogarty still has possession on this near side. He now spots Coughlin and plays a nice crossfield ball over to Coughlin. Real chance he can play a ball in. It's just a little too far ahead of Pedro. It's spilled though by Hilton in goal. Lee almost was able to step in, but was well claimed. It's a good running from, but that just leaves space for Pedro, who chips it to the edge of the box. Then to Sherrera. He's now one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and it's a left-footed shot just wide, quite centrally. And plays a dinky ball with his left foot over to Sherrera. Manages to find him. Didn't think it would initially. Sherrera then bounces off one defender, and now has a defender in front of him on the edge of the box. He tries to play it across to Lee. Still on the edge. Now off to Stephens, who lines up to take first time. It's deflected into the back of the net. Fairly fortunate with the deflection, but it was a nice, fast-paced attacking move. The ball was played to Stephens, who teed it up to hit it first time. He's hit it with his inside of his left. It's then deflected and gone into the far corner. And after 12 minutes, it's Berry 1, Pilkington 0.
Yeah, really good play there from Alex. Got the ball around the halfway line, driving forward, getting at players, and yeah, fell nicely to Rusty. And yeah, it took a little deflection, but good goal.
Yeah, it was, as you say, it was all down to that run from Sherrera, who did bounce off a couple of defenders. I thought he was going to lose it initially, but then it was Berry had the advantage with numbers there. Now out to Hockenall. He plays it out wide to Coughlin. Now Berry will look to come forward. The ball's played into the box, but it's just out of reach of Sherrera, and Hilton's able to collect. Azula, who plays a lovely ball inside to the edge of the Berry box. It opens up now for Pilkington, who almost thought about the shot. He now falls to Ellis, who takes a shot blocked. Plenty of pressure. A lovely turn initially by Salisbury, but good defending from Coughlin. Pedro, but he wasn't making the run, so he's slightly flat-footed. But Pedro was able to use his strength really well, win the ball back, and he's then fouled. Stephens' position. Stephens now makes a run. Lee plays it towards the penalty spot. It's on the edge now with Sherrera, who took one touch on a shot that was blocked. And now back to Lee. Lee inside to Stephens. Berry looking to build with patience, and then Stephens takes a shot and it's parried wide by Hilton. We're slightly on the dramatic side, but safety first and all that. And Stephens. The ball's played in. It was a nice run there by, well, number 11, who Bejan again, who well worked corner kick set pieces. Ball's played in again, this time towards the 6-yard box, headed away by Hockenall. Pilkington, though, still have possession inside the Berry box. Chipped well towards that back post, but really well claimed by Allen. Will take this corner imminently. Pete goes short. The ball's played towards the penalty spot, towards Lee. He's able to get it goalwards, but it's cleared out by Rutherford. He has to go back to Hilton. Parry then plays a loose ball to Coughlin, who picks up at halfway inside the Pilkington half. Now Lee on the edge of the box, thinks about taking a shot, and it's easily claimed in the end by Hilton. But again, good work by Coughlin to pick on the loose ball and nearly set Lee free. The ball out wide to Stephens, down the line now to Lee. Edge of the Pilkington box into Sherrera. Now he's just inside the Pilkington box, tries to get past a couple of players, and that's a good tackle by Howell, and Pilkington clear. A few appeals for a penalty. Every man back. Stephens then plays the ball in. Sherrera almost makes the header, and it then was cleared out of play by Pilkington. Almost crept in at the near post. And there is the half-time whistle. Bury with a 1-goal lead from a deflected effort from Stepan's 13 minutes in. Final checks with the goalkeeper, and the second half is underway. Pilkington attacking right to left will get us started. Up the line towards Pye for Bury. He plays a lovely ball over the top to Lee, who his lovely first touch brings it down for a shot. It just goes over the bar. But that was a lovely ball. He's now given a corner. I'm not too sure I saw a save there from the goalkeeper, but Fogarty this time was able to collect and play it out wide to Lee on the left-hand side. Ball's played in towards Hockenall and well punched away by Hilton, and the referee's given a free kick against Hockenall. Not too sure I saw too much contact. He's gone back down again, Hilton. Start of the second half as Salisbury makes a good run forward, but it's towards the back post towards Rutherford. This corner kick, well met by Pedro. He'll try and keep the ball in, but it was always going to be a difficult challenge, and it's a throw-in 10 yards from the byline on this left-hand side. Throws the ball forward, initially met by Chirera. Pilkington are able to keep possession though, and Parry is free on this left-hand side, and he shoots at goal from some distance and slices wide. Just on the halfway line, nutmegs Salisbury. He's able to come forward into space. He's got Pedro on the edge of the box, and he finds him, but then Pilkington clear it, but only as far as Lee on the edge, sort of 10 yards outside the box, and his shot is then out of play for a goal kick. Bury's number 8 this afternoon. Back inside now to Alessandra. Gomez now has it on the edge of the box on this right-hand side. He plays it to Stepan, who tries to create half a yard for a shot, and it goes wide. Hilton's long ball clearance is met by Pete, who plays it back to Mick Allen, who plays it straight to Salisbury inside the Bury box. The shot is then blocked. Salisbury still has possession. Ellis then misses his shot. Still ball bounced around the 6-yard box. Starkey then goes for goal, and it's played by Allen. Connor Pye is... Fogarty's down. Pass is blocked by Howell. All quite narrow for the moment, but eventually it's played out wide to Gomez. Now down to Lee. Lee crosses towards the 6-yard box, and well defended by Holness. Ball to Lee is initially blocked, but still finds the Bury number 10. Out wide now to Gomez. Gomez now thinks about going towards the byline and does. He's just inside the Pilkington box. Chips it goalwards, and that's a lovely header from Pedro, who opens his account for Bury. It was a nice ball out wide by Lee to Gomez. Gomez then just held up his run, eventually went to the byline and played it back for Pedro, who is so strong in those positions, and doubles Bury lead. Say Pedro, who probably isn't far off being taken off. That was a nice strong header from the Bury number 9 this afternoon.
Yeah, great goal. I think he deserves that. He's worked really hard this game, loads of runs in behind, so yeah, he definitely deserves a goal.
And again, you see that, I say it quite often in terms of the crowd and the atmosphere. The last 5 minutes, the fans just got back into it, created that tempo, and it just helps with that tempo, doesn't it? It just helps with that sort of going, and that's when the goals come from it. Definitely,
it naturally quickens the play up, and obviously they've switched it really nicely to Beto there. He's got 1v1 and they ended up.
Stepan's rather, and nice play inside to Gomez, who carried on his run, and now he charges forward. He's already in line with the 18-yard box, cuts into his left-hand side, plays it to Fogarty, who first time shot was always curling wide. That was a really lovely move though down the right-hand side. Forward, trying to create some space, and it's a nice ball by Earl, who Pedro was able to control it really well initially, but good defending by Holness. There was 2 defenders around him, but he did really well initially to bring the ball down. Cam prefers as his centre midfield partner. As Gomez now has it on this right-hand side, plays a lovely ball to Gooden now. Well defended though, which just forces him back for the moment. Gomez then goes forward towards the byline, inside the Pilkington box, crosses it across goal, and Hilton eventually is able to collect. 2 Pilkington players around him, he holds off really well, and then the ball comes to Connor Pye, he runs towards the Pilkington box, goes down under the challenge. Referee waves that away. He actually put his whistle to his mouth for a moment, but he then waved it off. not sure there was enough contact, as a free kick is now given against Pilkington on Pedro inside that corner. Back towards the halfway line, back to Fogarty. And there's the full-time whistle. Bury with another strong performance. And another 2-0 win to follow up from last week's 2-0 win away at Cole. Goals from Stepansson Pedro. Another strong performance from Pedro in his second game for the club.